All right, boys and girls, welcome aboard. It's time for State of the Atmosphere. We got a lot to get to tonight. We got Jaws at 50. I went and saw it last night in 4K IMAX. I'll let you know how that went. Dinosaur wins the summer out of the three that they were talking about anyway. Actually, Lilo and Stitch won the summer, but we'll get into that, the summer box office and all that, and we'll check in on Sydney Sweeney, all that and more, and we'll also have a tribute to Graham Greene. Sadly, we lost him on Monday. So look forward to all that tonight on State of the Atmosphere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for State of the Atmosphere. I am your host, JoesAtmosfere, and I'm joined as usual by a couple of my friends. Looks like Knock is here and Mr. Bill. Oh no, Mr. Bill. What's up, Das Wolfen? How you doing, man?
I'm doing okay. Sorry, I had to go take care of something.
I was playing with you, man. I was just playing with you. Knoxter, how are you?
Doing well.
Doing well. I will have to fill John in later on, but he's doing very well. He's got a quality of life thing that just happened to him that's
good.
Going to be very cool. So anyway, it's good to see you guys. Let's see who we got in the chat here. Now, we, of course, have the hardest working guy on YouTube, the hardest working mod in the business.
Womack, why am I not surprised, you piece of shit?
Hey, are we actually live this time?
Yes,
are we actually
yes,
live?
we are actually live. I see. Yes, I see
Okay.
a number, and I'm actually gonna check some of the channels. I'm pretty sure we're live, man. I'm pretty sure.
I got the announcement you're live on Kick, so.
Okay, there you go. There you go. We'll find out. I see we're live on Rumble. The only one I can't go live on these days for some reason is damn X. It's not working with me for some reason. I don't know why. And of course, he says that magic word that we love so much. You know, it's 3 little words, but he likes to spell it out sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
He
kind of
really
got
does.
it. He kind of got it out of order, though.
It's okay though. Ooh yeah, damn. You need to rephrase that, bro.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Oh man, and of course you know tomorrow night we're going to hear this one a lot.
Yeah, there you go.
I hope they do well tomorrow night. That's just me though. Yeah, Vince is here, and that's all we need for right now. I'm sure there'll be some other folks stepping in, but anyway, it's good to see you guys. We've hit hump day. We've hit halfway through the week, and we are going to get into everything like we always do with the pop culture update first. So let's get to it.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
And of course, you know how we roll. We like to start with the box office numbers. We're going to talk a little bit about the box office to start with, just because of summer numbers and everything. So, this, guys, tripped me out right here. Weapons is number 1 for the 3rd time since it came out. It's only been out for 4 weeks, and it's only dropped from the number 1 slot once. I can't remember what movie it was. I think it was the 2nd week it was out. Something premiered and beat it. But it's been on top the last 2 weeks. And they added a few theaters, I think, the 2nd week. Anyway, good movie, Weapons. But look what number 2 is. Jaws. The re-release for the 50th anniversary. And you know what? We got done with Taco Tuesday last night. And I said, you know what, Rhonda? I want to go see that. I really do. Because I was checking the times and everything. It's only out for a week. They only did it for a week, so you have to see it, guys, by Thursday night. Okay.
Nope, that didn't happen.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying. Yeah. They did it on Labor Day weekend because it was going to be a 4-day weekend for people, and it paid off for them. It did $9.8 million. It did better than 2 premieres. Caught Stealing and Roses both did about the same amount of numbers, and they're 4 and 5. Freakier Friday is still making more money in its 4th week than new premieres. That just tells you the state of what they're putting out there, guys. People just aren't interested in what they're putting out. They really aren't. But Jaws in 4K IMAX, I have got to tell you guys, that movie stands up, dude. That it is. And you know what? It was really cool. First of all, Knock, have you seen this movie before?
No.
You've never seen Jaws, really?
Never watched all the way through.
Damn, dude. I got to tell you, it's fantastic. It's one of the greatest horror movies ever made. It's one of the greatest monster movies. Wouldn't you agree, John? Ever made? I would say it's a monster movie. It classifies. Yeah. But that movie right there in 1975. It was the first summer blockbuster. This is what set the pattern for things going forward. The new releases, if they wanted to make a lot of money, were going to come out in the summertime because of what this movie did. When it first came out, let's see. I grabbed this by Screen Rant. How much money would Jaws make at the box office if it was released today? And according to them, adjusting for inflation, it would make $1.52 billion. That movie would make. I know I went and saw it 3 or 4 times in the theater, but then again, it was a different time, guys. You got to remember this too. They're adjusting for inflation, but here's the thing: back then, movies were out for almost a year. They had second-run theaters where you could go see it for $1. I know I went and saw it at the Joy Cinema twice for $1.
Plus, back then, they had nothing to do. They didn't have phones.
Bullshit. We had plenty to do.
They still had radios.
But we did live at the theater in the summertime. I know I did. I lived at the theater.
Nothing to do.
They had a concept called the holdover.
Yeah.
Where the theater would keep a movie past its normal time and make arrangements to hang on to it for another whatever,
Right.
because it's making money.
And I mean, we've talked about it several times. Hollywood's really cutting off their nose to spite their face with the streaming concept. They need to keep these things in the theater a little bit longer if they want to make money at it. You know what I mean? They've conditioned people to just wait 3 months and they'll be able to watch it on streaming. Yeah. I mean, so, but hey, whatever they want to do, I just think it's really funny that the stuff that came out, like I was just showing you, 2 premieres came out. One with Austin Butler and the other one with Benedict Cumberbatch, and both of them look like okay movies, but they're just not something that you got to run to the theater to see. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff that you could wait for streaming to watch, if you understand what I'm saying.
Roses, you've seen it anyway, because it's just the Michael Douglas.
It's the War of the Roses. Yeah, it's the War of the Roses. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, man, Jaws. Once again, like I said, the movie holds up, man. And it was funny at the beginning of it. It was one of these things like Tom Cruise does before his movies. Spielberg was on beforehand, and he told you, thanks for coming out for this, for this 50th anniversary, and he talked about the 4K, update and everything. He said, hopefully this will make it feel like the first time you ever saw it, which I got to say, it's really, the visuals are stunning in it. They really are. But then again, they were the first time we saw it too. It was something else. But he was talking about his experience making the film and how he thought he'd only made one other movie, and I think it was Pineapple Express. He had directed?
Wasn't it Duel?
Or not Pineapple, but no, Duel. I don't think. I think it was. What was the name of that movie that he made before this one? It had Goldie Hawn in it. It was they were running cross country. It was a chase across country. Something Express. I don't think it was Pineapple. Pineapple Express is the one with
The Last Gun.
The Last Gun? That's the name of it? Okay.
Oh, that's for a Boy Scout. Never mind. That was for a Boy Scout merit badge.
Yeah. Well, anyway, if you can find
Sugarland Express.
The Duel was his debut film, is what it says. Huh. Really? Okay.
And I'm looking, it says he made his theatrical debut with the Sugarland Express.
Sugarland Express. Goldie Hawn was in that. Yeah. I remember that movie. Yeah. But here Vince says, I'm skeptical of seeing Bruce in 4K. He looks good in 4K, man. And that's what I was about to get into. He says during it, he thought for sure with all the problems they were having, because nobody had ever filmed most of their movie in the Atlantic before, on the ocean. They hadn't done that before. And he specifically mentioned Bruce was fucking up all the time. He thought for sure this was going to be the last movie he ever made. He said he thought while he was filming it, he thought they would never gamble on him again, because of all the problems he had making it. And he ended up making what ends up being a trend-setting movie that people have continued to try and replicate that success summer after summer. I read the book. Oh, go ahead.
If Bruce had actually worked properly, he would.
I don't think it would have been as good a movie.
Nope.
Yeah. And what we're talking about, Knock, there's a mechanical shark in the movie. And you don't see it very often because it fucked up so much on the set. They had to use actual shark footage in some of it, or they just basically teased that he was there, and stuff like that. You saw silhouettes of him and fins and stuff like that. And I tell you what, man, the whole thing, the first act of the movie has to do with the beach and the politics of it and all that stuff. But the second half of that movie, when the three of them are trying to hunt that shark down, it is something else. The music by John Williams is just it. I mean, you want to see a masterclass on what music can do for a movie. Of course, you're a big Star Wars fan. You know the power of John Williams' music. This was before Star Wars, and my God, it was menacing music. You thought there was a monster coming to get them. But at the same time, when they were chasing the shark, didn't it sound like, John, like it was a joyful parade kind of thing that when they were chasing down a shark to see Quint in his element, doing battle with the shark, man. It was awesome, man. It was so cool to watch again, man. And like I said, I saw it in IMAX. It was a little more expensive, but I didn't care. I enjoyed every bit of it, man. It's awesome. But you're right. I think if Bruce had worked, it would not be the same movie. You wouldn't have that tension of where's he coming from? Where's he going to be at? You know, it was pretty cool. I enjoyed the shit out of it. I put up a couple of shorts about it when I was doing it last night. Let's see. Vince says all the problems they had made Jaws better than it was scripted. Yeah, no doubt. It's more horrifying to not see Bruce. That's the thing. When they're chasing him, all you see is those barrels that they put in him. That's all you see. That's the only way they know where he's at. Yeah,
you're like, oh,
yeah, that's
crap.
what's scary is when those barrels go under. You don't know where the shark's at. You don't know where he's going to be. But yeah, I would highly recommend that one for you, Knock. If you ever get a chance to see it in the theater, you should go see. Because look, I think I've told you guys this before. My daughter had seen it a couple of times, and when she was in her 20s, it was showing at the Robinson, and I said, I'm taking you to see Jaws tonight. She goes, I've seen that. I said, trust me, you haven't seen it like this. And when we walked out of the theater, I said, it's a different movie in a darkened theater. And she goes, yeah, that was scary. But when you do see Bruce, he's pretty menacing, man. And that scene with Quint, oh my God, wow. Yeah, great stuff. I just think it's funny that movie ended up number 2 in the box office over Labor Day. That just shows you that people don't like what's coming out these days. Like I said, it beat Caught Stealing and Roses. And like John said, Roses is a repeat of another movie, The War of the Roses. Has to do with a couple that's going through a divorce and they both want the house. And they won't leave the house. Let's see. Next up, I want to keep the numbers up. Let's talk about the summer and what happened. Disney let's see, studio by studio summer market share. The box office, haves and have-nots. Disney stayed number 1 as Warner roared back to life. Universal remained steady as ever, and streamers pulled off a big coup. F1 the movie. Yeah, that was big. That was big for Apple. That was really big for them. And that one was word of mouth, really, because I don't think a lot of people were going to go see it until it hit the theaters. And I think that's another one where they added theaters to the run after the first week. So
well, it's because of the internet. Mm-hmm. All the Europeans that were watching it were saying it's such a good movie.
Yeah.
It
knew it wasn't going to do as well here, but internationally, the great numbers it did. Wolvie, good to see you, man. How you doing? Let's see. F1 would the only one I would have watched. Yeah, I know. But here's the thing. I put on the thumbnail that the Dinosaurs won the summer, but they really didn't. When you get technical about it, when you get technical about it, Lilo and Stitch won the summer.
Oh yeah.
You know,
$1 billion movie.
It came out in May. Okay, right at the end of May. And that's really, if you remember, that's when all the Star Wars movies came out. Was at the middle of May or the end of May. Yep. So it would have a long run in the summertime, right? But
summer movies officially start at the beginning of May now.
Right. Yeah. That's when the summer movie runs start. What's Vince saying? Yes, Europe here and F1 race is bigger over here than in the US. Yeah, for sure, man. But what we were wondering about at the beginning of the summer, which one was going to do the best, you know? Jurassic World, Superman, or Fantastic Four, and Jurassic World got the best of all of them. It did the best. And of course, you know, that's the way it goes with dinosaurs. You know, they're going to outdo everybody.
Good job, sweetie.
Who is that?
Oh, it's my granddaughter.
Who is that getting the grades? Who is that?
She
many
made
Fs?
she made me a keyboard.
Oh, she made you a keyboard? Cool. That's badass. Nice. All right.
It said that
What's
was
that?
cool.
What was that, Knock?
Nothing.
Okay.
Thank you.
But yeah, we're looking at the numbers. Superman barely eclipsed 600 million, where Jurassic Park got 850 million, but Lilo and Stitch beat everything. That's why Disney stayed on top. They got $1 billion movie out of that one. And Fantastic Four hit 500,000. So, wow, how the mighty have fallen there. You know, Marvel's box office has definitely dwindled since their heyday, for sure. Talking about box office one more time, this weekend we've got The Conjuring: Last Rites coming out. They're thinking they're going to get 80 million globally out of that thing. I don't know. I think that's
popular series.
It is a popular series, but 80.
Question is James Wan directing it?
Yeah, that's. I don't know. We can take a look and see. I think that's optimistic though, especially after a holiday weekend only did like 68 million with all the movies that were out.
Yeah.
You know, let's see. The Conjuring: Last Rites is the name of that one, right? Let's see if they've got it in here. Conjuring: Last Rites. That is oh, stop. Okay. No.
No.
Michael
Chase, no.
Michael Chase. Yep. So James Wan is not doing it. Is that the same guy that did the Aquaman movies?
Yep.
Yeah.
He got his start in horror movies with the Conjuring series.
A lot of guys get their start in horror movies, man. A lot of them do. But this is the big premiere this weekend, so we'll see how it does. I just don't. I think 80 million is kind of optimistic. You know what I mean? But anyway, so what do you think of the dinosaurs beating out the superheroes this year? What do you think of that?
Well, with the dinosaurs got a built-in audience with the kids.
Yeah, no doubt.
So, and superheroes aren't really. It's kind of.
Yeah, kids don't care about superheroes.
No,
Well,
they
they-
don't care about it.
What do you want? Yeah. The
They should.
yeah.
They're making them a little more adult now, though.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
They've it's not cool. It's not it. They've. I don't want to call it fatigue, but that's basically what it is. They've actually gone past their sell-by date at this point.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. I mean, guys like us are going to still go see this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I went and saw Fantastic Four. I finally
did
saw
too.
Thunderbolts. Me and Knock were talking about it before the show. I was glad that I didn't pay to see that.
I did.
It's all right, you know. I think it was a missed opportunity, really, myself.
I thought it was
But-
better than Fantastic Four.
Well, see, I didn't. I thought Fantastic Four was better than that one. So, but then again, you know, it's everybody's preference, really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'm a big homer for Fantastic Four. It's the first comic I ever read, man. So you know, I'm gonna love that one. I love this. There can be only one. E. Clay Thomas.
Yep.
Good to see you, man. Awesome one says chomp chomp. Vince says, wasn't James Wong attached to Final Destination movies? I don't know if he did any of those or not. Not
James
sure.
Wong. You mean Lopan?
I don't know.
You know the actor that plays Lopan?
Don't know. Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. I just don't. Yeah, I don't think that's the same guy. What's up, Jed? How you doing, man? Good to see
Oh,
you.
my dog knocked over a thing of sugar and cinnamon, so I had to clean it up immediately. So that's the reason why I'm
Did you put it
late.
down?
No, it was on top of something it was a homemade one that I mixed up myself, and he ran outside my door trying to go to the bathroom, and I toppled over because he ran right in front of me. I didn't want to step on him, and he knocked the whole thing. I was like, "Oh crap! I need to clean this up because you can't feed cinnamon to dogs because it'll give them gastrointestinal and all this other stuff.
Yeah. Mhm.
You can." And I was like, "Oh crap! I got to clean that up quickly." And
Especially
I rushed
that
him.
little dog.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I rushed him outside, and I went inside and cleaned up all the sugar and cinnamon. So.
Well, it's good to see you, man. Yeah, we're just discussing the summer box office, the winners and losers and stuff. And
Yeah.
I mean, I thought the Dinosaurs had hit $1 billion. They came close, but they didn't do it. The only one that made it was Lilo and Stitch, which kept Disney on top. But I think each one of the studios had a winner. You know, Warner had the Superman movie. Marvel had Fantastic Four, which actually made $500,000. Believe it or not, wow, amazing. But we were just discussing how a movie like Jaws, that's 50 years old, came in second at the box office this weekend. You know?
Jay touted out on the Welcome to Rebellion and stuff. Like was talking about that, but Warner did have 2 big movies: the vampire old school movie. What was it? Sinners. Had Superman and Sinners. So,
Yeah.
So those were the 2 big movies for it.
What is that?
I don't know.
Yes, it's the music. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh, okay. It sounded like something.
It's kind of it's kind of muffled, John. I didn't know
it's
exactly what it
muffled.
was. Yeah. Okay, turn it off before you get me hit, dude.
I was trying to turn it off.
Yeah, John, we're not on my show where people are like, "Hey, you want to play this? Okay."
But yeah, it's that a 50-year-old movie getting $9 million and coming in second is just, that tells you how 2 movies premiered this weekend. Didn't even make $8 million. So
I want to point out
what's it going to be in 2 years? Because you know whose 50th anniversary is in 2 years.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
So,
And
not Disney either. So
I saw an ad last night for the only new trailers I saw last night was for the new Wicked movie. Saw that. I thought it was interesting that they actually had Dorothy and the crew in it.
Yeah.
That was interesting. And they've got another anniversary one. I think it's the
Back to the Future.
Yeah, it's the 40th anniversary of Back to the Future this year. So that one comes out in October. They're going to do another restoration of that one. I saw that ad for that one.
we're so old, Joe.
I know. We are old.
For all the movies we saw when we were younger.
Right. I don't know that I'd pay to go see Back to the Future again, though. It's a good movie, but my favorite one is the third one. My favorite one's the one in the
that's my
Old
favorite
West.
one too. Is the third one because you go to the Old West.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I love
I don't know. I'm kind of partial to the second one.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool too. Yeah.
Yeah, all 3 of them are really good.
Yeah.
But I love the third one. It would be the third one, the first one, the second one in that order. Yeah.
The first one, I'd say the third one, first one, and second for me.
Yeah, that's my order too.
Which number Jaws was it that where the shark came out and tried to eat Marty?
The second one.
That was it? It was just number 3?
It was Jaws 3D.
Wow, man. Unbelievable. Wow.
Oh, I thought you were talking about in Back to the Future.
In Back to the Future, yeah.
Oh, no, that was Back to the Sign, yeah.
Yeah.
The Sign,
That was Back to the Future too.
Yeah.
Right, but I'm talking about which version of Jaws was it? I mean, it was like some ungodly number,
Jaws 34
right?
or so.
Yeah, it was just stupid.
Yeah.
Let's see. Awesome one agrees with you, John. He said I like the second one better. Yep. Let's see. Hey, Kay, what's going on? Good to see you.
Yeah, she heard me. She heard me panicking in the background. The Toby knocked it over, and she's like, "Chill, let's get it cleaned up."
Well, let's go ahead and get the sad news out of the way. And I've got quite a few articles on this because this guy has been around for a while now. Graham Greene passed away on Monday. Weren't we doing where were we at? Were we on Brian's show? Or was that in the morning when we were on with Gary that you saw that and told us about it, John?
I don't know if it was then or was it...
I don't think it was during my show. I don't
was
think
it during the football show?
Was it Sunday we found out about it? Huh, might have been.
Yeah, because he died on the 31st.
Okay. All right. Well, Graham Greene dies at 73. Oscar-nominated Dances with Wolves actor. And not just that. I mean,
Oh, no.
my gosh. He's been the American Indian
In everything.
actor in just about every big movie that's come out. They put a nice little piece together here, if I can get the sandwich away from it. Dances with Wolves in 1990. He was young there. And I did want to show you guys something that Kevin Costner said. He played tribute to him on his Instagram. Let me pull that up real quick. Let me see. Where is that at? Nope, that's for later.
That's for later.
That's
guys.
for later.
We're giving you a little sneak tease now, but it's for later.
Right, it's for later. Let me get this sorted out here. Hang on. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons today. Let me go ahead and pull it up real quick. I know I've got the link to it. I've just got it over here. I just got to find it real fast for Kevin Costner. Let me pull up my Instagram and grab it real quick. But, John, some of the other movies that you like with him in it, tell us about them. I can tell you my favorite movie with him in it is Wind River that just came out a few years back. Love that movie. He plays a tribal policeman in it.
I'm trying to remember the name of the movie. Go on. I'll let me think of it. It's
okay.
It's not one of his major.
Well, what
roles.
we'll do real quick is we'll go through the list that we were looking at there, and then I'll go back and show the thing from Costner real fast. Okay, let's do that because this has got a nice list of the stuff he did. That picture's from Northern Exposures.
Yeah.
If I could just get
you need to get brave, my brother, and
I am
all
not,
that thing would be gone.
Yeah, well, I just don't do that, so hey. But that's from Northern Exposures, or Exposure, the TV show. This one's Thunderheart. He was with Val Kilmer in that one. That was pretty good movie in '92. That one's from Thunderheart too. Then you got Medicine River in 1993. I mean, he was in just about everything. Where you needed a policeman, you were going to get him, right?
Yeah.
Murder, She Wrote. Maverick. Yeah, forgot he was in Maverick. This needs to stop, man. God bless.
Awesome.
And I know why it's happening. It's because I'm scrolling down. Every time you scroll down, it's going to do it.
Well,
Cooperstown. That one's Rugged Gold.
Yeah, what Vince says.
What? Boomer Joe. Yeah, you kiss my butt. I'm not a boomer, though. I am Generation X. Sir.
Yeah, he is Gen X.
Use Brave just for the stream. Okay, I'll download it and see how it goes.
Dude, Vince, I've been trying to tell him that for months.
He's this is Lonesome Dove, the series. Transamerica. That one scares me, just the title. The title scares me.
That's not that kind of...
I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
It means
Wolf Lake was kind of
America.
decent.
Wolf Lake. It looks like Lou Diamond Phillips in that. Oh, God, this has got a cast to it, man.
It was kind of decent.
That's the one I couldn't remember. No, that's the series. No, what is it?
I did watch that for a few episodes. It was kind of decent.
Well, my favorite series he was in is Longmire.
Longmire, that one's on here. I know that.
I did like him in Northern Exposure. Snow Dogs was good too.
Yeah, Snow Dogs. That's a Disney flick. Into the West. Stop it! Good God.
They get a piece of money every time you click that. You know
I know that.
Right?
I know it. I know it.
That's the reason why they do it like that.
Just Buried in 2007. Defiance in 2013.
Yep. Which was a good series.
Yeah, it was. Longmire, that's the one you were talking about, buddy. I heard that was a good show. I've never seen it, but
yep.
I heard it was a good one.
I watched some of it, but then quit halfway through the series. I just,
There's his buddy from Yellowstone right there. He's in a lot of It plays Indians a lot too. And then we got there's my movie with him in it, man, right there.
I did like them in Northern Exposure.
Friggin' what's her name? The Scarlet Witch is playing the Clarice part in Wind River. I always tell people it's Silence of the Lambs only on an Indian reservation kind of thing.
Yeah. That's true, dude. That's true.
Yeah, well, she's an FBI agent that's out of her element, right?
You're gonna laugh at me, but it's Snow Dogs.
Snow Dogs is good though.
Yeah, Snow Dogs is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's before Cuba Gooding Jr. lost his mind, right?
Oh yeah. That's back when he was doing good movies like Radio and was it the one where he was the first Navy
Men of Honor.
Men of Honor, yeah.
Yeah, that's the name of it, Men of Honor. Yep. Okay, we have to say hi to a good friend of the channel real quick.
There are some who call me Tim.
I hear us echoing off of somebody there.
That was a very tiny one, though. It wasn't the big one we usually hear. So.
No, I know. It's just somebody listening to it on something else. But anyway, that's Tim. Tim's in here. How you doing, Tim? Good to see you. Also, Martin Acosta Santana has shown up.
Hello, Martin.
He says, hello, Joe. It's good to see you, man. Good to see you. We're honoring the life of Graham Greene right now. Taking a look at his filmography. I heard Tar was pretty good. I have not seen that, though. I have not seen Tar. I heard it was pretty good, though. American Gods I think that's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
I read the book. It's
not a good adaptation, it doesn't sound like.
It's okay. It's okay. I've seen worse adaptations. But it's a Neil Gaiman book. So
I agree with him on that, by the way. Yeah.
Reservation Dogs from 2023. And then you've got Echo. He was in Echo. That doesn't surprise me. It's an American Indian superhero story, so of course he's going to be in it, right? And Seeds, I've never seen. Haven't seen that yet.
Haven't either.
But we're getting to the newer stuff.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Protector in 2025. Nope. I think that's about all that's on here. Laws of Man 2025 as 26.
well. Yeah, 25. Okay. I thought it was 26.
Trail of Vengeance, a.k.a. Broken Trail, 2025.
Like
yeah, it does. And that's all of them. I thought that was pretty nice, though. They put together that filmography. But
I completely forgot he was in Die Hard with Vengeance.
Yeah, he was. He was one of the guys in the precinct in New York. Yeah. Nope. But yeah, Costner got on his Instagram, and I think I went looking for the link earlier today, but I started following his Instagram. So let me go ahead and do this real quick. I've got to do it off camera. What I can do is I can come over here and hit this button, thanks to Knock and his teaching the old boomer how to hit the correct buttons on things. I can actually do it now, and I'll get the link for Costner's stuff, and I'll share it real quick. Hang on. Wanted you guys to see this. Let's see.
Hey,
here we
Joe,
go.
Did you want the one I had about the creator of Father Ted getting arrested?
I don't even know what that is, man, but we can check it out. Let me go ahead and share this real fast. Chrome tab, Instagram, share. Costner said a few things come to mind when I think of Graham Greene and our time together on Dances with Wolves. I think of how willing he was to learn the Lakota language. I think of my joy when I heard that his work on the film was recognized with an Academy Award nomination, And I think of his scene in particular, of this scene in particular, when he was able to establish so much about the relationship between Dunbar and the natives with so few words. He was a master at work and a wonderful human being. I'm grateful to have been
It
witness.
was like almost 3 hours.
Yeah. It
Was. It was a
long.
long-ass movie.
It is a
Yeah.
long-ass movie.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the guy was in so many great flicks. And like I said, my favorite one, Dances with Wolves is his signature movie.
Yeah,
we all
that
know
is.
that.
Yeah.
He's got a huge part in it. But I really like Wind River. I like him in that movie a lot. You know, him and Jeremy Renner have a great relationship in that one. You know, so yeah. Rest in peace, Graham Greene. Is there anything on that list that you like, Doc? Do you know who this guy is?
Yeah, I've seen him.
Yeah.
Have you seen Dances with Wolves, Knock?
Dancing with Wolves, I think, is one that was on the knock list at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's on the locked list.
I didn't know if you've seen it.
It's
or
on the back burner for him, though. I'm telling you, the runtime is
No,
a
I
real
think
issue.
that one I watched. I think Dancing with Wolves is one I watched.
Did you?
I think
Wow.
so.
Cool. Did you enjoy it?
I remember, yeah.
That's a good
That's
movie.
cool, man.
I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Let's get on with the rest of the pop culture update here.
Can I see this? I'll
I
send
don't
you
know-
in private.
Well, just put it in the chat, and I'll look at it here in a
So
minute.
you can look at it, decide if
Yeah.
you want to.
Now,
Because
I don't know.
you know.
I don't know if this is a bad thing or a good thing.
No, this is a good thing.
I think
and-
it's a good thing.
Yeah,
I-
okay, so I want to state that I got some news, and I'm not allowed to say it, but it's a good
So don't
thing.
say it then. If
Oh,
you're
I
not
did-
allowed to say it.
Well, I know, but I'm telling you, it's the curve people that are worried. It's a good thing, okay?
Mhm. Yeah.
This is a really good thing because they know with Carl Urban, they're gonna bring in the money.
Yeah.
Because Johnny Cage is very popular in Mortal Kombat.
Mhm.
Okay, it's
Yep.
Liu Kang, Johnny Cage, Sonya. You know, John.
Jax.
You know, and you the main original crew. That's who the popular guys are. Okay, like Scorpion, Sub-Zero. You know, so this is a very good thing.
Yep.
So
It was slated to come out in November.
yeah.
And when I saw that it's coming out, this right here, summer of 2026, that means money to me. If you, from what we've seen about this movie, yeah,
Yep.
that looks like they're going to do well moving it
Yeah.
to the summer.
Oh
slot,
yeah, it's
you know, it looks good, man. I don't know. I've never been a fan of the video game. I loved the first movie. Okay, I'm not a fan of Annihilation, and I didn't even watch this newest one. It just did not look interesting to me at all.
I struggled through that for the new one.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they
and
got
I'm-
that new character that means nothing to the rest
Yeah.
of anybody that played Mortal Kombat. Although the whole Scorpion Sub-Zero thing is it's that B plot with them
Uh-huh.
is worth watching.
Is it? Okay. Cool. Dancing with Pomeranians, huh? Someone? Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
What Joe does in his old age? No, I do not, sir. I don't dance with Pomeranians.
Dancing.
And October is for spooky. Yeah, that's what October's supposed to be for, is spooky movies.
Yeah.
Not anymore. That's December now.
December? I mean, when didn't Final Destination come out in like February and make a bunch of money?
Uh-huh.
I think it was February it came out in this year.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly. But yeah, I thought when it says delays release, I was like, and then it says summer 26. I said, okay, they're looking they're looking to make some more money off of this thing because they got. I think they made this move because they got so much response from the 2 trailers they put out. You know what I mean? Because I mean, you and I both dug the friggin' Mortal Kombat stuff that they put out.
Oh yeah, and
with
then
Carl
not
Urban.
only that, I did a stream just about
Yeah.
Johnny Cage,
Mhm.
and then like
Yeah. I think
Just from the
I think
movie.
they're really, they're looking to play off of that for sure.
yeah.
Okay, let me see what you've got over here in the private chat.
We actually pulled an hour and a half of just content talking about the 2 trailers.
Really?
On my channel.
That's cool. Okay, so who is this guy?
I put something in the private chat as well, Joe.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is the
All right.
creator of the IT.
Is this the X post you sent me, or is
Yeah,
this?
he's the creator of
Okay.
the It Crowd and creator of Father Ted. But I
Okay,
don't
hang
know
on.
if you wanna, I don't know if you want to talk about
I'm
it.
pulling
'cause
it up,
has
Bubba.
some
It's
sensitive
not the
information.
It crowd. It's the IT crowd.
Oh,
The IT.
I know with IT. I just woke up just a little bit ago.
He's just reading.
I'm just.
It's fundamental.
Yeah. I need
Okay.
reading Rainbow and shit. So.
According to this, Graham Lehman, the creator of Father Ted and the IT Crowd, was arrested by 5 armed guards in the UK for transphobic tweets. Oh my God!
Yup.
Really?
Yep.
Yup.
His one bail condition is that he's not allowed to use X. The UK is dystopian beyond belief. Yeah, they've gone really around the bend with this thought speech.
And I know
police thing.
I know this is true because I was talking to Retro about it. He lives there, so I got the word. I got it from somebody that actually lives there and verified it.
Yep.
So.
I actually, you know what? Yeah, it's bad. It's bad
Yeah.
over there, guys. If you didn't know that, of course, this leans more towards the political. So I'm not going
this
to
is
talk
more of a
about this
Sunday
prick.
thing.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but I was just it
you
was
do, so you should save it for
entertainment.
Sunday.
You can't help yourself, Jed. I know.
No,
I
it
know.
was entertainment.
Yeah,
though.
no, this is not entertainment. This is political. This is pure.
Anyway, I will say that is
Mine's
in fact
entertainment.
England has gone round the bend with this thought police shit. It's ridiculous, and you guys better hold your representatives to the fire and hope it doesn't come here, because this thing that they just put out with the protect the kids thing for the internet, with you having to put up your facial recognition and all this other shit. Yeah, you need to take a look at what they're friggin' passing in the government, boys and girls. No doubt about it.
Well, I was reading that the sites that are refusing to comply are getting a ton more traffic than the sites that have complied. That it all dried up.
Yeah.
One
Yeah,
of my
I'm sure.
original home sites, 4chan, is fighting the good fight.
Yeah. 4chan, boy.
I was an original 4chaner, so.
That's scary. Anyway,
I know, right?
That makes a lot of sense.
right.
I'm OG 4chan.
No, it's understandable. But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
some craziness has gone on 4chan. Yes, Knock. I actually I have this one, and it's the exact same link, but that's okay. I'll just go ahead and throw it up there.
I was
anyway.
looking at your tabs. I didn't see it, so I didn't.
Yeah, I haven't put them all up yet. I was running behind. But yeah, here we go. Tomb Raider live action series to begin filming in 2026. Sophie Turner confirmed as Lara Croft. I don't know how I feel about this one.
I don't.
I like her. So
I like her too, but here's the problem with it. Hang on, let me go ahead and highlight the name. There it is right there.
Yeah,
Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
She destroyed Indy with fucking
Yeah.
KK. Fuck that bitch.
Now, here's the thing. Can she pull this off? She's a big girl. She's a pretty tall chick.
They're gonna have to give her.
I don't know.
implants, man.
They can make anybody look like Laura. It's just I don't know. From what I've seen out of the X-Men movies and some of the other stuff, can she be a lead actress? That's the big question. She can do well in. John's shaking his head already. She can do well in ensemble pieces. There's no doubt about that.
She
But
can do
she's
good
being
in
supported by
period
other
pieces,
people.
too.
Yeah, and period pieces too. Yeah.
she's
I mean, she was
excellent
great
in
on
period
Game of
pieces.
Thrones, but
Yeah.
she played a character that, let's face it, we did not like for a while there on that show because,
It was how many seasons?
yeah, I mean, but Lara Croft, in the hands of Phoebe Waller-Bridge, that's what scares me about it.
Yeah.
Not really the casting. I can deal with the casting. I think you could do better, but she doesn't kill it for me. She doesn't kill it for me.
You
It's
could do
Phoebe
a lot worse too.
Waller-Bridge that kills
You could do worse. Yes, you could do a lot worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could have been Bella Ramsey. So
Right? They could have.
Hey,
It's kind of blessings here,
Bella
so-
Ramsey. How are you today?
That's one. I don't know if you guys noticed. By the way, to bring it about more around to something fun. I don't know if you noticed, but on the opening video, I showed Graham Greene. He was actually in Last of Us. If you remember, he had a part in Last of Us. He was, the old Indian couple that they found at the edge of the wasteland there. That was them. So
Yep.
thought that was cool.
I
But anyway,
I agree with what Vince said there.
what did he say? I know.
Angelina Jolie was visually the closest to Laura Croft. Yeah, and she hated it too, by the way.
Well, here's the thing. She was visually the closest,
Yeah.
and those movies are good, but I don't even think she really pulled it off either.
No, she
you know?
didn't. She looked like it, but she wasn't her.
Zendaya for
the
Laura
suit.
Croft. Yes!
Oh, no, fuck that, because you
Come
gotta
on,
have Tom Holland.
we need an activist Laura Croft. Come on.
No, because,
Come on.
dude, Knox gonna get all hyped that Tom Holland's gonna be in it, too.
That's right.
So,
As her subjugated partner.
you know they're gonna, you know what the plans they have for him in the MCU? It's terrible, dude.
Well, look, let me tell you something. The two guys that were the subjugated by Laura Croft characters, both of those actors ended up doing pretty well out of that series. You had Daniel Craig in the first one. He ended up playing James Bond for years. And then you had Gerard Butler was in the second one. So those guys didn't do too bad. And but-
that comment he said about her range being non-existent.
yeah.
She shows the same range in acting that Kristen Stewart shows in emotion.
Just, I agree, dude. Especially in those fucking Twilight movies. Ugh.
It's hard to pull off boobs that point and don't bounce. Oh my God. Well, hey, we'll see what happens. But the casting doesn't kill it for me. It's just that name right there. This is what bugs me about this. The whole,
kills
yeah.
it, man.
Maybe she can break out of her shell and really make this something. That would be cool. But it's an action series. It's not going to be a movie. It's going to be a TV series. Isn't this going to be a Prime series? I think it's supposed to be a Prime series.
Just make it a Saturday Night
correctly.
Live series, because it's going to be a comedy anyway.
Well, dude, we can always hope. We can hope.
Yeah, but
I'll tell you what I got. The more I read about this, the more I have high hopes for this, though.
It's not that hard to cosplay as Laura Croft.
Oh, yeah, my God. One of the greatest cosplays in history. Thank you, John. There it is. Laura
Yeah.
Croft with the non-bouncing boobs. That has got to be one of the greatest friggin' cosplays ever, man. I love it. That is great. I wonder which game that's out of. I wonder if it's the first one or the second one or what.
Yeah,
That may be out of the
that's
second
PS
one. 'Cause
That looks like the second one.
Those are PS1. Those are PS1 graphics.
those are PS1 boobs, you think?
Yeah,
Okay.
those are PS1 boobs. That's not PlayStation 2. Yeah.
So great, John. So
Yeah.
great. That's awesome.
But that's
man.
I think that's some
Oh,
of the stuff in
God!
the second one.
Look at friggin' Keely Chow. Really? Keely Chow? Are you serious? Polygon boobs get you? Really? Wow. Check him out. He can't control himself.
Oh, yeah, he can't control himself in any of the streams we go in. Keely's we'll
yeah, the
talk
butler,
about-
right? The butler
Yeah.
is awesome, isn't it, Vince? All right. So, I'm looking for, as far as looking forward to it, no, but I don't have anything against Sophie Turner. I really don't. She's another one kind of like Bella Ramsey. I don't know if she can carry it on her back. You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll see.
Well, she did carry a lot of things on her back in Game of Thrones, so.
Well, she was she was good in Game of Thrones,
forgot
but
the
that's an
joke that
ensemble
was in
piece,
there.
man. That's an ensemble piece.
Joe, you
okay?
didn't get the joke that was in there.
No, I guess I didn't. Oh my God. Okay, so next up, boys and girls. The more I read about this one, the more I'm cautiously optimistic that the Ryan Gosling Star Wars movie, Starfighter, is going to be good.
Wait. Are we gonna get redhead Amy Adams, or are they gonna dye her hair
I
black or something?
Don't know, but we're getting Amy Adams, and she's a good actress, man. She's pretty good.
She's gonna be a
Let's see.
Twilight.
Dude, that'd be
Oh,
good
no
if it
error.
was Twilight.
Wow, Vince, don't like Sophie, do you? Whoa, that's intense. Most
Martin's
lovely
like,
woman
"That was nasty."
carry a lot of on their back. Listen to this, good Lord.
Dude,
Good Lord.
Martin was like, "That was nasty, Jed."
That was nasty, Jed. Yeah. But anyway, if you read this article, they've got the full cast and everything, but it says here, where does it say it in here? Here we go. Starfighter is a standalone film not connected to the previous Star Wars movies or characters from the so-called Skywalker saga. The film revolving around Luke Skywalker and his father Anakin. It's going to take place somewhere else in the universe. It's not going to have anything to do with that. So I think this is really what they need to be doing with the Star Wars movies. Show us, it's a big fucking galaxy. Show us more of it during that time,
Dude,
right?
do you know how many planets and stuff there is? You have the main inner rim. You have the medium. There's so many places, and not going to agree with me. There's so many characters and so many places in Star Wars lore.
Mm-hmm.
There should be no reason why you couldn't tell a decent story.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. Knock, what do you think? Are you looking forward to this when it comes out, or?
I don't know. I guess it kind of depends on what it's about, honestly.
Yeah.
yeah.
Me personally, I need to see more Jedi. I'm fucking tired of.
Dude, I want to see more.
I want more lightsaber
Jedi.
fights.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to see some Sith and Jedi. You need to go
I
back.
can appreciate backstories.
Yeah.
I want to see, Wedge Antilles and Rogue Squadron. I don't give a shit about these other starfighters.
Yo.
I want to see, yeah, I feel like there's definitely other stories we could do, but I want to see the deconstruction of the Imperial, remnants and stuff like that. I don't know. Everything's just too big.
Yeah.
I see. Hell froze over because me and Knock agree on the same shit. Like, I agree with Knock on that.
Awesome One says it's Disney, so no. But here's the thing I like is Sean Levy. Isn't this the guy that made the Wolverine movies? Or not the Wolverine movies, but the Deadpool movies? Isn't that him?
That's him.
So that's what gives me hope on this thing, man. That guy's got some clout, so he may be able to call his own shots on this. You know what I'm saying? But then again, we are dealing with KK, so,
No, listen. I'm going to say this. He had to deal with KK. She came on the set, and, I remember because I read this thing that somebody told me about. She came on the set, and she didn't bother him. She came on the Deadpool Wolverine set for some reason. Didn't bother him. Because KK bothers everybody. She thinks her shit don't stink.
Yeah.
Literally. So she came on the set, and I think that because of what he did with the Wolverine, the Deadpool movies, and especially the Deadpool Wolverine, made more money than, I think, the second one, but I don't think it made more money it was like the...
Deadpool and Wolverine?
Deadpool Wolverine
it made more money than any of them did.
Yeah, and then I think it was like the original and then the second one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's in the order, I think.
Well, I will say one thing I do like, I was just looking at one of the writers, Jonathan Troper.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote for Warrior, which is a great series. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he also written some on C.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Dude,
so,
that's great.
Written by, and then it was created by and written by Warrior, which is a great show. I don't know if you've seen that, but it's a really good show. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so I like those two shows right there. So I feel like the writing could be a good writing with Sean Levy.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And I think they're going to leave Sean Levy alone to a degree because they know he makes money.
Well, here's the thing. This is going into production now. This is not one of these things that's been on the shelf for what, 2 years, and they're putting out now. It's being made in today's environment, so this is what is giving me hope for it. And the names attached, I dig all of them. I love Amy Adams. I love Ryan Gosling. I love Sean Levy. It's really a band of people that I enjoy. So
I didn't like her Lois Lane at all.
Well,
that much.
There's some more Star Wars hope on the horizon.
Okay, go.
I just shared it.
Okay.
Simon Kinberg's writing a Star Wars trilogy.
What?
And he says it's not going to have anything to do with the sequels. Mm-hmm. And it's based more. It's going to be inspired more by The Empire Strikes Back and Andor than it is anything else.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, who is Simon Kinberg?
He's
for the unwashed. Mm-hmm. Who is he?
What has he done?
Yeah, I'll look it up on IMDb.
You said that name like we're supposed to know it.
Like we're supposed to know who he is. I don't know
not
who
even
he is.
prepared. Not even prepared. At least I was prepared, John.
What do you think this is?
I'm pulling it up now, John. Don't listen to him.
Hey, John, what do you think this is? Me and Retro Show on Thursday where you're not prepared? I mean, come on, John.
Here we go. Stop it, you guys. Stop it. Hang on. I got you covered, John.
First time, bro.
Simon Kinberg. Let's see. Let's see. He did. Producing the X-Men, Fantastic Four, Logan, Deadpool films, Cinderella, The Martian. The Martian was a good movie. I like that one. He directed Dark Phoenix. Okay, I'm scared now.
Yeah, he created Star Wars Rebels.
He created Rebels.
Yeah,
created Star Wars Rebels. Oh, so you guys like Star Wars Rebels? I know that.
Did like Rebels
up and down. Looks like with his.
Yeah.
He's kind of up and down, but one thing you can say about his stuff is it's not just raw garbage. That's for sure.
Look, he has a photo.
Logan's considered one of the greatest X-Men movies ever made. So
he's just producing on that. Look at it. You got to look at his director. He's only directed 3 things.
Right.
He's
a producer on my favorite X-Men movie. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But he produced that stupid piece of shit though.
Yeah, fan forced it.
Let's take a look at. Can't we look at him as a writer? Just a writer. Let's look at that.
Writer.
Put the director up there too. There's only 3.
Yeah, put the director.
Okay, all right. So how do I get rid of these?
You already did.
You did.
You already did.
Okay.
You got to do the drop downs. See the arrows on your right there.
This? No.
Oh,
this.
Your military right.
Okay, my military right.
We have to help the
right.
Everybody.
Okay, hang on. Here we go. Upcoming 6.
Okay.
Logan's Run. What?
Yep.
Yes, and dude, he's doing Luna Park because that's about, if I remember right, that was about Coney Island, and I'm kind of hyped for that.
Invasion's a TV
What's this
series.
Invasion? I don't know anything about this. Any you guys watch that?
No,
I've never seen that.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, that was a series. I didn't watch that one.
Years, and it's only 23 episodes. Jeez, was it Netflix?
Okay, I did watch The Twilight Zone. I did watch that.
Was that any good?
He did some episodes that were really good. Yeah.
Created Rebels. Screenplay for Apocalypse. Oh man.
Wait, he did.
But screenplay for Days of Future Past.
He did the screenplay for original Sherlock Holmes. The first one was really good.
Yep. Jumper.
Yeah, it was. That was great.
Dude, he did Jumper?
Yeah, Jumper's a good movie.
Jumper's a good movie.
I enjoyed Jumper.
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the TV.
Unfortunately, he did The Last Stand.
Yeah, see.
Oh, God, Triple X.
Triple X, State of the Union.
Bro.
What's up?
Oh, I forgot about those.
He does have some bombs in here.
But he's got some good stuff, too.
What about the director?
Yeah.
The directing? Okay. Is it below there or something?
So, no, you
need to click it.
You need to go up, Joe.
I'm going up.
Right there.
No, keep going up. You have to deselect writers and put in director.
Okay. So
he directed 355, Dark Phoenix, and
an episode of Twilight Zone.
An episode of Twilight Zone.
See what that one episode is. right, go all the way over.
Are you serious?
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think we need to go that far. I
I
haven't
mean,
watched this.
come on.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Hang on. No, you never know. Blurry Man.
Actually,
The
that was
season
kind of a
finale.
decent. It was kind of a decent episode.
Okay. Well, there you
But
go.
my point is, if he's taking his direction from Empire Strikes Back and Andor,
Yeah, those are two properties that, well, many people consider Empire Strikes Back the best movie.
It is
yep.
Well,
it's the best movie.
that's arguable, man. Okay. Sorry.
I mean, that could be a good or a bad thing. I mean, because if you look at Force Awakens, I'm sure they were inspired by A New Hope because it's
Yeah.
the same fucking story.
It's the same
So,
fucking show.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Is someone gonna get frozen in carbonite? Like, is that what we're taking inspired from? Like, it's
Right.
gonna be the exact same
No.
thing. A bounty hunter is getting
Mm-hmm.
someone frozen in carbonite. Like,
I'm
Look,
just
Logan's
saying
great,
that
man. I loved it. Yeah.
There's stuff to be cautiously
up and down. I'm hoping that this is the good.
yeah,
This is
I'm,
the
I'm
hype
hoping,
one
but
we're
I'm
looking for.
cautious, very cautious. You know.
Well, look, if he's working on a trilogy, here's what we don't need. We don't need one guy to make one movie in the trilogy and then somebody else to make the next one. They
That
need one
completely
person
hates the first
congruently
movie.
telling a story,
But
right?
that's how they screwed up in the
Yeah.
first place.
Well,
you
that
know?
we know. That's why he's saying it.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm saying
I
that
know.
they need to have one guy write the whole thing. Yeah.
And
Maybe not
he's
direct
writing
all of them.
He's
Yeah.
writing all three.
That's cool, man. That's cool. I'm
You know,
down
screw it.
with it.
Let's do M Night Shyamalan, and let's just make them horrors. Let's just do a bunch of.
Oh.
Let's
No.
do like a Star Wars Signs.
No.
Do not give them
No.
any fucking ideas, Knock. Come on.
No.
They have enough
It's
bad
gonna be a guy just sitting in a speeder, sitting there, as he looks solemnly at his joystick. I'm sorry I ran over her so many years ago. I'm so sorry.
I heard her yell out Anakin, and I was like, "What?" You know?
The hell?
Now, M. Night Shyamalan has done some decent movies.
Yeah, he has. He has. But
You know, Signs is one of them.
He did a great-
I've never thought. Look, I've never thought he was a brilliant filmmaker. I think he's a
No.
good filmmaker. Everybody was just, what's the first one that everybody
Sixth Sense.
flipped out over? Yeah,
Sixth Sense. Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah.
The Sixth Sense. I'm like, 5 minutes into the movie, I knew the man was dead. I was like, why are you people freaking out so much over this?
You're a liar.
Oh
It
no,
was the
I'm not
greatest-
lying,
It was the
dude.
greatest plot twist since Vader.
No.
I hope
The one I didn't see coming, and I should have seen coming, was Mr. Glass in Unbreakable. That's
Oh, I
my
saw that
favorite
one
movie
coming.
he ever made.
Dude, you just
by the
gave
way.
2 movies away that I was going to show.
Oh, shut
Oh,
up.
spoilers. Where's the
These-
banner? Yo, where's the
these things-
banner?
Shut up.
Banner spoiler.
These
banner,
things are
bro.
I
from
saw
the
Mr.
friggin' 90s.
Glass coming. I did
on.
see that one coming.
See, I didn't see it coming, and I should have, It
Oh,
was
I saw
crazy.
Glass coming because they literally telegraphed it throughout the whole movie, Joe.
As soon as they introduced him, I went, "Oh, there's the villain."
Yeah, like he was the hero and Glass was the villain. I was like, "Don't you get it?"
I
Like,
loved
like,
Unbreakable, man. I really did. I thought that movie was fucking fantastic.
I
Of
even
course,
like Split and Glass. I mean,
Split was good.
That was crazy.
Glass.
James McAvoy.
James
yeah.
McAvoy's
yeah.
awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I'll watch anything with him in it. But Glass was a real letdown. It really was.
it wasn't as good, no, but I mean, I did enjoy it. It was,
Yeah. It was kind
it
of a
was the
letdown,
best
man.
movie. It was kind of like, you had the crossover. Event.
Yeah. He
Not
made
every
his own little
crossover
universe
event.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit the we're a little late for the palate cleanser, so it's time for us to check in on the girlfriend of the show. You know who we're talking about, boys and girls.
Yeah.
It's time. And somebody do me a favor. Everybody have your hands up, okay? Especially you, Keely Chow.
How do you want me to handle the Sydney issue?
The Sydney issue?
Well, we should have a consensus on how the White House is going to handle it.
Well, I certainly hope the Sydney issue refers in some way to a problem that we're having with Australia, because if it's anything other than
Mr.
that,
President, Ms. Sweeney, to see you.
have her come in, please. I am finished here.
Yes, sir.
There is no Sydney issue.
All right, it's time to check in on Sydney. Let's see what they're saying in the chat real quick. Let's see.
They're talking about Deadpool.
They're talking about Deadpool. Okay. We're fit to be talking about Sydney Sweeney. You guys are talking about Deadpool.
Oh, Keely's got the right thing going on.
Yeah, he's got the right idea, doesn't he? Awesome one says boobs. Hello, nurse. And yeah, see, of course.
I heard she's
my man is feeding the ducks. Okay. Check it out, boys and girls. First thing I've got to show you is this right here. It's from, let's see. Here it is. Reality. Sydney Sweeney stuns in cleavage-bearing look for new photo shoot. This is the only one I could find, by the way, article title where they weren't bashing her for doing another friggin' ad campaign. It's ridiculous, man. The friggin' loons that are writing these papers are just trying to make her look so bad.
They hate her because she's doing what she loves to do and having fun at it.
I know. It's just so silly, man.
They're all fucking jealous.
But anyway, this is from the Cho Instagram, and I think I have it over here.
I thought you said there was cleavage.
Yeah, here we go. This is
Chew shoes.
Yeah, chew shoes is what it's for.
Choo.
And it, the purse goes with it. It's a friggin' accessory. But, yeah, this is what they're up in arms about with her. Like she's some kind of evil witch for trying to make money. I just don't get it.
I guarantee you, if any of these people out there had the body she had and had the attitude she had, I guarantee you they make money and have fun doing it.
Hang on, I'm fixing to show you the video with sound here in a second. Let me. I've got to switch the way I'm saving or should be sharing it real quick. Just take this and pop that and hit that, and we're off to the races, boys and girls. Here you go. This is the ad for Jimmy Choo.
Okay, Tyler, we're ready for your set.
Okay. Ready?
Down.
Bam!
Tell him Scarlett's busy.
Action.
And board. Let's reset. Did we get it?
Okay, Tyler, we're ready.
Girls just having a good time. But look, the part where they showed her in the ballerina outfit, where she's just standing there? I saw an article today. It said people up in arms because Sydney Sweeney is playing a ballerina and she's not a ballerina.
Yeah.
They're retarded. I'm sorry. They're all retarded.
And I was like, okay. And it was on X. And you know what I sent him back? I sent him the John Lovitz thing from SNL of him going, acting. It's called acting,
I'm going to say this.
I tend to use another GIF instead of that one.
Do you? Which one?
From Tropic Thunder.
Oh, never go full retard. Oh, man. Never go full retard, huh? I think I have that one. Hang on.
I've got that saved on my hard drive.
I think I've got that one. I think. I'm not sure.
So if I need to post it, I could just...
I need to put that on the archivist for tomorrow, too.
Let's see. Nope, that's not it.
No.
Nope, that's not it. I don't know. I may not have it over here. Shit. Oh, well. But that's okay. But those of you that are bashing her for this, all I can tell you is...
Well done!
Walk, walk, walk! That was Pretty Woman.
I mean, it's just dumb. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Oh, yeah. Boys and girls. Yes. Apparently, she's got a new guy she's seeing. We need to find out who the enemy is here real quick.
Dude, you need to do that one dude.
More power to her. Sydney Sweeney's new beau is reportedly been pursuing her ever since meeting at Jeff Bezos' wedding. This guy's name is Scooter Braun. Apparently, he's represented some singers. I think one of them is Adriana Grande. I can't remember exactly who all he's represented, but
This guy looks like he doesn't look like the kind of guy.
Well, he's 44 years old.
Yeah.
So, and all I've seen so far is that it's a fling. But people are definitely have seen them out and about. So
It comes from a place called the Finger Blast.
So all you guys, no, that's just the article I grabbed because it had a picture. But yeah, that's what we got from her this week.
Dude, she need to hook up with Glenn Powell. They're perfect together, dude.
Yeah, but Glenn, but they're just friends. But anyway, friggin', that's it for Sydney this week.
Dude, and Vince said 44 and still goes by Scooter.
Yeah, right? Goes by Scooter? That's kind of screwed up, isn't it? Let me see what else we have here for this evening before we go off on our tangents. Oh, yeah, this got announced, boys and girls. The newest news from the James Gunn verse. If I can get this thing to work right. Say what?
I've been watching Peacemaker. And
So have I.
It's been extremely weird, dude.
Just, we're not even going to talk about it because I think Knock wants to binge it, so we're not even going to talk about it. But I will tell you, it's not as good as season 1 so far.
No, it isn't. Season 1 was actually good.
Anyway,
Part 2 is just terrible.
let me get this up for you real quick. James Gunn reveals title of his Superman sequel flying into theaters in 2027. It's going to be Superman Man of Tomorrow. It's going to release on July 9th of 2027.
I know
after next year's DC Studios movies, Supergirl and Clayface. So there you go. That's going to be Man of Tomorrow. What does that tell us, comic book geeks that love Superman?
Oh, buddy.
Well, tell me. What does this tell me? If I can glean anything from the title at all.
Before I go off on my rant, Johnny.
Okay, you mumbled out there for a second.
I said before I go on, does John want to say anything?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
John.
It's all yours. You're the Superman nut.
Well, you like Superman too, because you were talking about it that one day.
Well, I like Superman, but
okay, so was it in the 90s? He was called the Man. They started a whole brand new comic series. I think was it 92, 93 during the good run of Superman in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then he was also called the Man of Tomorrow at some point. So they may be taking it for some of the books by then.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed, like, when me and Culture both said this, they did take a lot of stuff that comic book fans, but then they kind of, like, squished it together, like we said. And, like, I think they're going to come. I think he's going to take more from the 90s and Kingdom Come and a bunch of other stuff. Like, to be honest, because he did say one of the very first things that he put up before he even got the contract, well, after he got it, he put the Kingdom Come setup where everybody there where Superman's over the battle thing, and you had Bruce and Diana and everything. That's where I think but this set of everything, this phase, it's called Gods and Monsters, and there was actually a Gods and Monsters thing in the comics.
Yeah.
So,
Gods and Monsters was a run in the comics. It had heavily to do with Themyscira. If I remember correctly.
That's
at least in DC Universe, that's it.
Yeah,
Remember
and here's the thing, and I noticed they did put several references in the Superman movie to Wonder Woman, and they're going to be doing that. And I've seen it. Yeah, they did. They put a bunch of references, and they put references to Batman and Diana in that movie. Okay, and then I noticed in Peacemaker, in the season 2, and especially season 1, they made references to Diana again, to Themyscira.
Well, I got to tell you, man.
Throw season 1 out the window. It's been retconned.
Yeah, I know. So,
are you talking about Peacemaker?
Yeah, they did. Did you see where
they haven't retconned it? Hang on. Hold the horses. All they did was get rid of the Snyderverse. That part of it. That's all they did. But here's my issue right now, guys. Okay? James Gunn is taking a major part of the audience he could have for this stuff, and it's looking like he's discarding them in with all this adult stuff he's doing. Okay? Whenever he made the excuse, and it was an excuse, I don't care what anybody says, that he was that they were pulling Superman from the theaters because they and putting it on streaming so that everybody could see it. They had many eyes could get on it before Pacemaker 2 started, right? Season 2. You're shooting yourself in the foot right there, because nobody that even knows what Peacemaker's about is going to let their kids watch that. Okay?
Yeah.
It's all adults, right?
I wouldn't even let my kids.
And here's my other thing. Where's Batman in this universe?
He's there.
Huh?
He's there because they keep talking about him.
They keep talking about him, but we ain't seen him. And it doesn't look like we're going to see him for at least 2 years.
Yeah, and that's what I said. I said, me and Culture both said this.
That makes no sense. You need to have it. You're going to have a Clayface movie before you even have a Batman movie?
Yeah.
I'm like, what are we doing? What exactly are we doing? The guy's talented. I love the friggin' Guardians of the Galaxy movies, but I don't know. The more I see what he's doing, the more I'm thinking maybe, they need to rein him in or get somebody else to guide this thing, because it's really looking like it's leaning towards adult. And let's face it, the comic books and all the source material is at best PG-13. Okay,
especially in the 90s and stuff.
I mean, come on. It was all sunshine and rainbows, right?
Well, and actually I can't believe I used that word. In the 90s, that's when it started going grimdark. That's when the whole grimdark movement started, was the mid to late 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's pulling from the Man of Tomorrow series, that's a series that only lasted 16 issues. It was poorly received.
I'll share you this right here, Joe.
Okay, what you got?
This was the Man of Tomorrow, and I have these. I have those right there.
Okay. All right.
I have every single issue of this.
Okay.
So this was during the good 90s run. So.
It's hippie Superman. I like
it. That's long hair. No, fuck that. It's not mullet. He had long hair.
Take it easy, Jed. I swear to God.
Almost getting killed, because he drained all the energy in his body from fucking killing Doomsday and came back a Giga Chad, okay? So,
I got you, man. I got you. You got to take it easy, bro.
I
We're just making fun, man. That's all.
The original, the old school one, this, and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
Because I worked at the comic book store when this all happened, so I have all the original posters.
Right. But here's the thing. Do you understand what I'm saying, though? Gunn is going way too adult with this.
Is. I agree. He's going too far in some things. And like I said, I was like, dude, you have the whole fucking thing. You have the whole DC canon Superman right there. Just use it properly,
Yeah.
Don't become Feige, please. Don't do
that. You haven't been on since I talked about it, but I actually, the day that Superman went on sale on video on demand, okay? The theater at home, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
It was $20 to rent and it was $30 to buy. And I said, well, I'm going to treat the clients. And, where I work, I show them a movie on Friday night. And that day, I bought it that day, and I showed it to them that night. Mm-hmm. And I have to tell you, I enjoyed the movie a lot more the second time around once I knew it wasn't a Superman movie, that it was an ensemble piece. Once I knew, with that facade gone, I enjoyed it more, but I still had the same issues I had before, which was too much crypto and that friggin' anti-proton fucking lake at the bottom of that goddamn thing drove me nuts. That was stupid as shit.
That was the
I
All-Star
don't care.
Superman.
It was dumb. It was dumb.
Okay,
But I did not like Crypto attacking fucking Lex because he would have fucking killed him. You know what I mean? There's certain things I just didn't like in it, and but I enjoyed it. But I enjoyed it a lot more. I really did. I enjoyed it a lot more the second time around. But it's still, every time I see that scene where they're briefing Perry White and everybody's running for the exits because everybody's about to die, I'm sitting there watching that going, does he even understand what he's written here? I mean, it's just, it made no sense to me at all. They would not be sitting there doing that. They'd be getting the hell out of fucking Dodge, So, I'm hoping it's good. But here's the thing. Batman, a lot of DC people didn't like. A lot of comic book purists didn't like. But a lot of normies did like that movie.
Yeah, and that was the problem.
My brother dug that flick. He thought it was awesome.
Yeah, we should be gatekeeping movies more.
Wait. He likes that original Hulk movie, so there's something wrong with that.
Well,
so.
I'm just saying, Yeah. Well, if you think about it and you've read the Hulk books, that's really the Hulk character is the first one with Banner.
But it's the script.
The story
so
sucks, but that's what the Hulk's like right there.
Yeah, that was the thing I can agree on. But the story in the script was
the
so
story was horrible.
bad.
Yeah,
it was. You had Hulk how he should be, but the way they went about it was just idiotic.
My favorite part of that movie is whenever he's falling down to Earth, and he looks in the mirror, and the Hulk pulls him through it like, "No, motherfucker, you're not getting us killed," because that happened in the books all the time. It's a real cerebral book. It's Jekyll and Hyde, basically, is what that story is.
Yeah.
And they're both fighting over the same body, but. To get back to what I'm saying, the Elseworld stuff, he better come correct with Batman. That's all I got to say. He better. Because look at the Penguin. The Penguin series they put on. Everybody loved that series. It's up for awards, man. It's up for Emmys.
Yeah.
Okay? They're starting to knock this Elseworlds Batman out of the park, and the next one is being worked on right now. So he better get
I would laugh at
right.
the Batman that they keep.
Vince said.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Vince.
About Superman. It's the.
Which one?
No, after that.
Okay. Soy Man should be more stoic because he is too powerful to be emotional.
Exactly. That's my point.
Yeah.
That was not how Superman is supposed to be. People's like, oh, well, he gets upset. Yeah, he gets upset, but he doesn't get upset and throw a fit like a petulant child.
Mm-hmm.
And he was throwing a fit like a petulant child in that movie.
I'm not making excuses, but this isn't Christopher Reeve. This isn't the other ones. This is a whole Superman that had to learn a ton of stuff, and he's still learning.
I think his point, buddy, is it's the writing. It's James Gunn.
Yeah, and I'm going to agree with that.
Because
I even said that.
I dig Corn Sweat as Superman, dude. I dig him.
Dude,
I think he's got the look. He's got. My favorite part of that movie with him is when they kill the kaiju, and he's just like, "Damn, man, I wanted to put him. I wanted to get him in a zoo or something."
Yeah, that was Superman. Right there.
That was great. That was awesome.
Yeah.
But that whole scene right there was to bring in Guy, Hawkgirl, and Mr. That scene, Mr. Terrific. That scene. That's the reason why the scene was in there. I got told from somebody that actually worked on the movie because I was talking to somebody. They said that whole scene was to bring them in. Superman. I said Superman could. Yeah, like Martin said, this is a very young Superman that doesn't know better yet, and I'm not excusing it, but it does make sense because he doesn't know everything yet.
Okay, let me show what Vince is talking about here. Yeah. He says, I can't remember the exact quote, but he tells Darkseid or Doomsday that Superman constantly has to restrain himself. Here's the quote: "I feel like I live in a world made of cardboard, always taking constant care not to break something, to break someone. never allowing myself to lose control even for a moment or someone could die. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's Superman in a
Yeah,
nutshell. That's one of his biggest struggles. Yeah.
I also
coming
agree
in
with
and
what
screaming
Martin
at
says
Lex.
right here.
Mm-hmm.
I also agree with the two things that Martin said right
Okay,
here.
yes, he's very young, but you got to remember, he learned these life lessons before he put on the suit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He had that knowledge because of his parents that raised him. He had that.
And I have
he
a
had that
problem
common.
with the parents. Yeah.
He had that common sense knowledge from the Midwestern couple that raised him.
Right.
And
I
all
do
those
love that, Martin,
values.
by the way. I just want to acknowledge this. He's saving the squirrel is pure Superman. Yeah,
Oh,
no
yeah,
doubt.
yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. I thought
There were times where he showed up and you could see he was Superman, but there were other times where like, okay, Gunn, where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yep. And that's what I'm saying. Maybe they need somebody else to rudder this.
Yes.
Let Gunn do his thing. That's fine. Let him have a field day with Peacemaker. You know, I've got no. I actually enjoyed Peacemaker the first season of it.
Yeah.
I can't really talk about right now because I don't want to ruin it for Knock. He's a big spoiler guy, but I've got an issue, and I'll talk to you away from here when Knock goes to bed.
Yeah, and I
we
have
know
an issue with
Knock's got an early bedtime. I will talk to you about it later, but I've got a real issue with what they're doing in the second season of this. You know, and so anyway, yeah, man. I really think that he needs to concentrate on some different stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so,
I think the problem is he's doing everything as a parody.
Yeah, and
because the Kents, they're a parody of a Midwestern couple.
Yeah,
you know,
that wasn't as bad as I thought the second time around. I think I was too critical of that the first time.
His mom ain't that much of a hit.
No, it's not the mom that's the problem.
Yeah, the dad is kind of lame. Yeah, he is. Yeah, and Pa Kent's a little tougher than that, man.
Jonathan should be like Jonathan is extremely smart. He's extremely.
But he does have the best. He does have the best moment in the film when he tells him, you know, it's your actions, it's your decisions that define who you are. Don't worry about that shit. Yeah. And that's why I didn't really have a problem with the message. And that can be retconned easily. Everybody thinks that's fucking faked. You know what I mean? So that's
I
easy
even
to
thought
retcon.
it when me and Culture were in the theater watching this. Me and Culture both whispered, "We think this is like Lex." And then when the
but
movie
it worked for this movie.
Yeah.
It worked for this movie, even though it pissed off a lot of people. Yeah. It worked for this movie for that final scene where he's seeing the Kents, not the people from Krypton, which is what makes him human, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, that was very cool. I thought it worked for this movie.
There are points he gets it, but I'm wondering if that wasn't just the people that helped him write it.
Yeah.
I often wondered that too, John. So
let's see. Martin says, dude, I get it. However, it may have been done to make Superman relatable, i.e., mess with my dog and there will be hell to pay. Yeah, there's a lot of people that feel that way. And let me tell you, that dog got a lot of normies in the fucking theater, even people that didn't even watch Superman.
And I'm going to say I actually liked that he showed emotion over Crypto because there was a time, like long ago, Crypto did get took by somebody and he got pissed.
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah, but he didn't scream like a child.
I know.
He had that quiet, where's Crypto?
I was fixing to say
that menace.
I know we always go back to Reeves and everything, but that's really the best presentation we've seen on the big screen of him.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
and I agree on
even
that.
Cavill did stuff, and it's purely the writing. All three of these guys, okay, even Brandon Routh, they really have done well casting the part. It's been the writing. They've done a good job casting the part.
Movie,
yeah. So,
and I hate to say it, but the best Jonathan Kent they've had has been Kevin Costner.
Yeah,
and they
he was
killed
good.
him over Son Stupid.
Oh God, it was so horrible.
I hate that fucking movie.
Why?
Clark could have gone right over there, grabbed him, zipped him back. That's it.
Jed, keep it down.
We know
I've
this
got
already. I
headphones
knew he was going to flip out as soon as you said it, John.
I
my
fucking
God.
that's that's the part I hate the most out of that movie. Right?
It is dumb. It's dumb.
Yeah.
The rest
sorry,
of
John. Sorry, John.
See, this is the thing, man. They never get these characters all the way right. when it comes to the comic book versus a movie type thing. I can show you just as many examples of them fucking Spider-Man up.
Oh,
you know what I mean? But there's times like in Man of Steel, whenever he's talking to his dad and he sees Lois in trouble and his dad looks at him and goes, "You could save her, Cal. You could save all of them." And that's a great moment in that movie. Yeah. It's like in Spider-Man. The first one, Homecoming. Yeah, it was goofy with him being fucking Iron Man's ward and all this bullshit. But you know what? When him and the stuff between him and the Vulture, when he went to go get fucking get the girl that he was into, and the Vulture answers the fucking door, the look on his face, I said, that's Spider-Man. He can't get out of his own fucking way because everybody he fights is somebody he knows,
There has been only one director
that
has gotten a comic book property perfect.
Okay.
And you're gonna I don't know, you're not gonna believe this, but it's Zack Snyder with Watchmen.
The Watchmen? Yeah.
That is perfection. He actually improved the ending of the Watchmen comic with his change.
Right. I agree with that.
Because it makes more sense. It's, Alan Moore is just a nut job.
Yeah, yes.
So the whole thing about it being an interdimensional alien was okay, yeah, whatever. But the fact that you've got this superpowered being that can wipe out the universe if he felt like it, a walking, talking nuke, basically, that would get the Soviets and America to back off.
Yeah.
So it's the only comic book movie that has been totally perfect. He got all the characters perfect.
Look, I never read the graphic novel. Never did. Yeah. But I got to tell you, the characters in that movie, I dug.
They're dead on, dude.
The two guys... My favorite one is Rorschach. That is my favorite character in that fucking movie. And he was Rorschach right up until the end, till they nuked him.
And John, I think there's one other movie, and I'm going to say this: Dredd. The Dredd that came out, not Judge Dredd, but Dredd. He didn't take his helmet off. He was Dredd.
Yeah, there were points. Yeah, that was closest to Dredd, but it wasn't spot on because there's a lot of things that happened in that movie that never would happen in the 2080 comics.
Yeah. But I thought that was better than Stallone being Dredd.
Oh yeah, Stallone horrid.
Yeah, he was horrid as Judge Dredd. That's the reason why I always bring Dredd up.
Well, you guys got rolling before I could finish what I was saying about the Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland, Knox Hero.
We're sorry. We're sorry.
It's okay. But the most Spider-Man moment, other than Andrew Garfield saving fucking MJ, was the top of anything, okay?
Yeah.
But since he got in the MCU, the most Spider-Man moment in that book, and you guys that read the comics will agree with what I'm talking about, when that whole building comes down on top of him, and he sees himself in the water, and it's half the mask and half Peter's face, and he just gives it up and gets up out of there, man.
He just
that's one of the most famous Spider-Man comic covers ever.
Yep.
And they go back to it constantly in the books. Yeah. Every time his spider sense is referred to in the books, the early books anyway, half of his face, even if he's not in the costume, they show it as Spider-Man's mask. He's got his spider senses being triggered.
And I wish they would have done that in the movie somehow. They could have done that. That would have been an awesome throwback to that.
Yeah.
Because that's one of my favorite.
Well, they did, and the reflection in the water is where,
I know. They did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, keep it going, because that would have been like a huge...
we
had it, Go ahead, John.
It comes from... I'll share it, but it comes from the 1963... we're talking...
I actually have this book, by the way.
This is
62 was his first year, so it's got to be the first year of Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah, it is, but I gotta hit share. Sorry.
It was my dad's. It was my dad's, and he gave it to me. So.
But that whole thing is built on this one scene, and this is considered one of the most iconic scenes outside of the Uncle Ben dying,
right,
and then him doing the great response. You know, the whole thing. This is where he's trapped.
Can you tell us what issue it's out of?
1963. The issue's called Homecoming. Believe it or not.
Wow.
Amazing. Number 33.
Number 33. Okay, gotcha.
I have this.
Yeah, so it's.
Yeah.
I guess it isn't called Homecoming. What is it?
Scroll back down. It's one of my favorite pictures ever. Yes, love that picture, man. Love it. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm a big MJ fan, so you know. Hey.
That's fine. But that scene with the building on him when he's about to give up and he's visited by Uncle. He remembers his Uncle Ben knowledge, and they, like I said, and you know, when he's got the building dropped on him in Homecoming. Mm-hmm. This is the moment where he remembers what he's supposed to be and why he's doing what he's doing, and it gives him the strength to get out of the building and go after. I'm trying to remember. Wasn't I don't think it was Goblin that dropped the building on him. Who was it?
No, you talking about the movie?
No, in this.
Oh, in that comic book? I'm not sure. I haven't read that in a long time.
Dude, I have it in my boxes, but I haven't read it in a while.
Don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it has something to do with the Sinister Six because they were trying to build that right out the gate.
Oh, yeah. They were trying that first run.
Might have been the Rhino if it's a building dropped on him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, speaking of the Spider-Man movie, just want to throw this out here for you guys. Got a couple of articles about the MCU from Cosmic Book News. This one, the Midnight's Edge guys were talking about earlier today. This is a little scary. Spider-Man Brand New Day adds even more estrogen.
Yeah.
Female partner for Punisher.
So you're going to have at least 3 to 4 females in there now.
Oh, my God.
It's gonna be
along with Hulk and Punisher. Yeah.
What'd you say, Knock?
I said Punisher.
Punish her is what they were calling her this morning.
Punish it.
Oh, man.
Disney just doesn't
no.
understand. Just let the guys be in there and do their shit, man.
Wow.
Stop adding all these fucking women that you're just adding in there as add-ons, man.
Once again, it's Disney. We can't, you know. Yeah.
This Brand New Day, they've already got the story. Now, I'm not saying they need to use Brand New Day.
No,
fuck that shit.
No.
But issue, what is it, 158
That's
of
around
Spider-Man?
the time I was reading. What about it?
The first appearance of Punisher.
That's 129.
129. Okay.
Amazing Spider-Man 129. Yes.
Yeah, but when he's hunting Spider-Man, that's the perfect thing to bring Punisher in.
And I said
he's hunting Spider-Man.
Yeah. Right, exactly. But you got to remember, Punisher was a different character back then, though.
Yeah, he was.
He was using rubber bullets. Yeah, he was at war with the mafia, but he was really driving them towards the cops. He wasn't killing people. He didn't morph into what we know today until the 80s when they gave him his own book and they made him a Vietnam vet. And, that's when he turned into this killing machine.
That was in the 90s. That was in the, I mean, he had his own book in the 80s.
Did I say the 80s? The 90s. What
90s.
I meant. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the 90s is when they started going towards that grim dark thing where everything's, you got to make
You're
it
right.
pretty,
The grim dark thing was the 90s. Yeah, it was. That's when they killed Superman off, right, Jed?
Yep.
When did they do that?
Yeah, it was
95,
92.
Yeah.
Was it 92? I thought it was 95.
No, because the Super Lois and Clark was going on at the same time. That was
okay. Yeah, so it would have been 92.
Yeah, because I've been watching Lois and Clark with Kay, and I'm telling her about all the backstory to everything in some of the shows. So I'm like telling her all the backstory because, dude, I watched every episode when that came on that night, and it came on a Sunday night.
Well, they may also be making Micro a female, which
Yeah, it's like,
That wouldn't be that. That would out of all the things they could do, that wouldn't be that bad.
I agree with John on that one. That would be the less. Yeah, and I'm going to agree with what Chuck Dixon gave Punisher balls.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I totally 100%
Yeah, he did.
agree,
Yes, he
Mark.
did.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah,
he sure
agree.
did.
Chuck Dixon is an awesome dude, and we love him.
Couple of other things that they've got in the works.
Waiting for
Scarlet
Nova.
Witch movie and a Nova movie.
But which Nova are they doing? Are they doing?
They're doing
Richard
him.
Rider?
They're doing him. They're
doing Rider.
They're doing the one pictured. Yeah, that's what they're talking about doing. So,
Okay. If they're doing Richard Rider, that's fine. But
I'm
Right.
okay if they're doing Rider, but they're going to probably mess it
well,
up.
they kept teasing him in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
if you
and
remember.
they kept teasing fucking like everybody else, and then when they actually brought him into the movie, like they screwed it up.
A lot of Chuck
Adam
Dixon.
Warlock. They talked
Real
for
quick,
Adam
guys.
Warlock.
Real quick. A lot of Chuck Dixon stuff just went up in the chat. If you want the links, he put
Yeah,
up
Chuck
his
Dixon is-
website and all that good stuff. So, thank you, Vince. Appreciate you, man. Go ahead, Jed. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to let people know it's in there.
They were teasing Adam Warlock for almost 3 movies, and then when they bring him in, they screw it up.
Yeah, they screwed that up. They did.
I was like, "What? You have one of the most powerful people in the Marvel universe, and you just screw it."
Well, I hope they go ahead and they make Scarlet Witch a good person again. I really do. I mean, they screwed that up so bad.
She wasn't really a
I'm
bad
going to head
guy.
out a little early tonight.
You're gone, buddy? Okay, well, listen,
Unfortunately, I have
Knock.
nothing to contribute to this conversation.
So really,
back
you're
up
not
last
interested in the MCU anymore, man?
Not really.
Really? Wow.
There's no continuity. It doesn't interest me.
I didn't think I'd ever see Knock check out of something like this, but
Yeah.
wow. Okay. Well, listen. Yeah, we're fixing to get out of here in a second anyway. But I understand. I know you got to go to work tomorrow. But he won't have to go to bed so early here pretty soon. I'll tell you guys why here pretty soon. But anyway, thanks for being here, Knock. Thanks a lot, man.
See you later, bro.
But
Have a good night.
yeah, I'd love to see.
night.
I'd love to see a Nova movie. I remember when that book came out. I got the first issue of it and everything, and checked that out.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Here's what I'm wondering: if they're doing a Scarlet Witch movie, how in the fuck are they going to bring her back to life? She's dead.
She didn't die during the Multitude of Madness.
Was there a body?
There was no body,
If
and
there's
at the
no
end,
body, there's no death.
and then I'm going to say this: at
It's
the
always
end, you
been the
saw
rule.
this. You saw this big red fucking light, and then the thing came down. Yeah, if you go back to the end of Multiverse of Madness,
There was a flash of red light. She teleported away.
Yeah, no body whatsoever. So that's the reason why we all knew she wasn't dead. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Knock
Yeah,
has
the,
checked out of the MCU.
yeah.
I am just.
But
wow.
what I was saying is, I don't care if they do
Disney, you fucked up. You got a normie to quit watching the MCU. Look at you.
Yeah.
Look at you.
I don't
You should
care
be
if they
ashamed
do
of yourself.
Sam, because he's actually a good. If they're he will actually if they do actually it might be better if they do Sam. That way he's actually closer to Peter Parker's age.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was.
You remember you remember back then when they had a #1? Guess who was in every #1 issue that was out? They put Spider-Man in every one of those books when they first came out, right? Remember Howard the Duck even had Spider-Man in the
That's
first
my
issue
boy
of it.
right there. And they disrespected him in that what if bullshit on Disney Plus too.
That's now. Has the zombie thing started yet?
No,
24th.
it hasn't started yet.
When is it?
24th.
The 24th. Okay.
And they're dropping all 4 episodes at once.
Wow, man.
Just
that
like
should be
they did with
interesting.
Eyes of Wakanda.
That's scary.
Wednesday dropped. The
Right,
last
that was
one of the
today.
season.
What, today?
We'll talk about Wednesday next week. If you guys want to do the homework and watch that.
Oh, I'll watch. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it before then. I've got
me
to.
too.
I'm hooked
Kay
on
were
Wednesday
gonna
now.
watch that.
Yeah, Wednesday's the second season started a little slow, but I just got caught up just recently, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but it picks up steam. It had a hell of a cliffhanger between the first 4 and this set that dropped today. That's for sure.
This is all one season, though. It's
I know
not
that.
like-
I'm just saying.
It's like what they did with the stupid Squid Games, where you had that depressing.
I haven't even
ending
finished
at it.
the third season of
Dude,
Squid Game.
don't
yet.
even bother. Don't even bother. Like,
Let's see. Martin says you should dedicate the R. Lee Ermey to the current MC. Oh my God, really? Okay, sure. Let's see. Continue what? Who cares? We have a multiverse. Woo, not. Yeah, and that's that's an issue.
And
That's
here's
an
the
issue.
thing.
Here's what the multiverse did. It gave everything no consequences.
Yep.
None.
And
You
then
can reboot
here-
it at any time. So, they can bring back Iron Man anytime they want to.
Well,
you know.
that's what they're gonna do at the end in Secret Wars. They're gonna reset, and the multiverse will be gone. They're going back to play.
They're
step
recasting
one.
Martin has a different opinion on Wednesday. He said, I've been profoundly disappointed in Wednesday's writing. The only thing that I'm taking issue with is her parents are in this too much.
Yes.
I liked it when they were cameos, basically.
Well, they
And
brought the whole family in.
Yeah, they did.
So.
Well, I don't mind. Look, I'm loving Homeboy. I'm loving
Berkeley.
her brother. Yeah, oh my
Berkeley,
God.
yeah.
He's fucking great, man. He's just like the dude on the TV shows, He's just...
I will
Don't
say
ruin it. Don't ruin it. People haven't seen it, but her brother
I
is
never thought I would
in there.
say this, but I never thought anybody would be as good as Christina Ricci as Wednesday. But
Yeah, I will say
Guess
that.
what?
Jen Ortega is.
Jen Ortega's good, man. She is. Yeah, she's great in that part.
And
what did you expect? Accountability for females? Oh God.
No. That's
All
what
right,
this
guys.
whole fucking last
Anything
few
else?
phases is. No,
Anything
no
else you want to get
accountability.
into before we get out of
No,
here?
no.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, we've had a fun discussion. I'm sorry, Knock, that you felt left out of that, but I did not know you had checked all the way out of Marvel.
Dude, because he
at
says
this
he
point.
watched the shit with us, so.
Well, look. Here's the thing: we're always going to have a morbid curiosity with it, because we're comic book fans. We read all these things when we were kids. We want to see what they're going to do with it. But somebody like Knock that's never read that shit, what they're doing with it right now, he is checked out. He's done with it.
I didn't want to watch
characters.
I didn't want to watch the Fantastic Four movie, but everybody kept bugging me about it, so I had to watch it.
Well,
And it was
I'm
good. It just there's a couple of things in it that kind of made
I
it.
didn't. I like Superman more than Fantastic Four.
Well, I know you did, and that's your preference. I liked Fantastic Four more than I did Superman, but I've detailed why, and you've detailed why you don't like the Fantastic Four as much. I mean, it's just look. If everybody
Pedro
acted
and
the
the
same,
Fantastic
this whole friggin' planet would suck.
Yeah.
Okay, we'd all be automatons, and we'd all be talking like Spock. Okay, you're supposed to enjoy certain things and not enjoy other things. I like my superheroes being a little more noble. It's like, I finally watched Game of Thrones after years of you guys
Well,
telling
did
me
you
I
go
needed
away
to
to
watch
the-
it, and I dug it. It was cool, but I'd rather watch Lord of the Rings. That's my kind of fantasy. I like it with a little bit higher brow to it,
And if you guys want to
yeah.
go watch an absolutely decent Superman with Lois and Clark and rest, go watch The Adventures of Lois and Clark with Dean Cain. That is Superman to a T right there. I would say that comes up to Christopher Reeve standard on my end.
Oh, you're talking about the CW show?
No. Fuck the CW show. The one that was on ABC, The Adventures of Lois and Clark with Dean Cain and Terry.
Oh, with
Hatcher.
Dean Cain. Okay.
That
All
one.
right.
That one.
I heard the one that was on CW, Lois and Clark, was good.
It was good, but I don't think it's as good as the one Adventures of Lois and Clark
I
with
got
Dean
you.
Cain and Terry Hatcher. Yeah, I would say that's like after that. But the best one TV series we ever had, and I would say Smallville's in there too.
Yeah.
But I would say The Adventures of Lois and Clark with Dean Cain is that the best one on TV.
I'm gonna have to watch some of Smallville eventually because I saw some screen caps of Zatanna in that.
Yeah,
that wasn't until the
and the Supergirl in it's pretty hot too.
Dude, it wasn't until like the later seasons, like the first few seasons.
That was
of Smallville.
another.
Yeah,
that was another Pa Kent they got right.
Yeah, they did. They got him totally right.
But here's the thing: it's kind of like
And
it's
Lois and
it's
Clark
kind of
Pa
like
Kent.
Gotham.
Yeah,
I don't care about him as a kid growing up. I want to see him do some Superman shit.
That's what I'm saying.
In Gotham, my dad swears by the show Gotham, and he don't read comic books. He thinks it's an awesome show, and I'm like, the guy I give a shit about is 12 years old in that show. Why in the fuck would I want to watch that?
I think they should have done do the first season, him as a kid, and then they should have had a time jump to where he's just becoming Batman, and that's the rest of the show.
Yeah,
but you notice he never actually became Batman.
I know, and that's the thing.
There's a reason. No, there's a reason for it because they weren't allowed to.
Yeah, they could have the villains in there, but couldn't have Batman. You know,
right.
So.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was stupid, by the way.
Okay, boys and girls, we're about to get out of here. Do you want to push anything before you get out of here?
Yes.
A young Jed.
Yeah. Tomorrow, and you're invited like always, bro. So you'll probably be over there if you have time.
If I'm not,
do you
if
have
I'm
the
not busy,
do you have
I'll
the
be
link
there.
and everything?
I'm pulling it up now.
Okay.
I'm pulling it up now. You know I got you on the short list.
Oh,
by the short hairs, sir.
On the short bus.
Yeah, tomorrow should
on the short bus.
Tomorrow should be interesting because I'm gonna give it a little spoiler out. YouTube decided to, and well, it wasn't YouTube. It was another organization decided to get rid of our 4th of July. Go down to the live thing right there, Joe. The upcoming live stream.
Yeah.
Do you see where it says LDS? Go down there. LDS blocking streams worldwide now.
No.
The LDS blocked our 4th of. It's a little hint. Blocked our 4th of July stream from like 4 years ago. That's all I'm gonna tell you. You got
LDS. Who is LDS?
Yeah.
The Mormon Church.
Yeah. Worldwide.
Oh
Latter-day
I'm not gonna
Saints.
tell anything else. You're gonna find out tomorrow morning with me and Retro. And Joe.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we're gonna find out why.
Yeah.
The Latter-day Saints.
Yeah.
Decided to dump his stuff.
And then we're also going to talk about other stuff we love, and then, so, it's going to be a fun time. Joe was over there last week.
Yeah. So it was a good time. It was me. It was Retro, Jed, and it was also our good friend from last call, Troy Priscelli.
And then there was also our other friend over there too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we had a good stream. Yeah, Vince, LDS, you gotta come in tomorrow. See out why. I'm not.
How? Why? Well, you'll find out tomorrow.
You'll
see, he get. That's what you call a true tease. It's a teaser. You got to come see. John, you got anything you want to push that I'm not going to already push?
Just keep your eyes open. The new Iron Codex Kickstarter's gonna hopefully hit. I'll probably start at October 1.
Okay. All right.
But I've got the books done except for artwork and layout stuff.
Okay. All right. I'm looking forward to seeing that, man. Everything you've shown me looks really cool. Okay. So, first thing I want to let you know is want you to go over to JoesAtmosfere.com, bookmark that one so you can keep up with what's going on with the comic book, the show, everything. If you need a commission done, I specialize in pencil sketch portraits, kind of like these right down here you see there. And if you want to get one of your own, just click that message box and you can send me an email and order a commission from me, and I'll let you know how much it is and all that good stuff. But there's 2 action buttons under here. The first one will take you to my Subscribe Star page if you want. This is a way you can support the channel. For $1, you can read all the written word behind the Privateer, all the origin stories, the comic book plots, all that good stuff. And for $5, you can see all the artwork I'm putting into it. It's all over there on my Subscribe Star page. So go check that out. And the other button is Atmosfere Comics on Kindle. You can go over to Kindle, and I've got the first issue of the Privateer. It's a teaser, as we were just talking about. It's just the first 5 pages of inked art. You guys go check that out if you want to support the channel. So remember, JoesAtmosfere.com is your place for everything that has to do with my little universe here on the internet. So you guys go support that, and I appreciate you greatly. Of course, you are watching State of the Atmosphere. We do this every Wednesday night at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Glad you guys made it by tonight. Who knows what we're going to talk about next week, but we're going to talk about pop culture, movies, shows, games, and, of course, check in on the girlfriend of the show, Sydney Sweeney. Don't forget, the next time you'll see me after this, probably tomorrow with Jed.
Tomorrow morning,
at 1 o'clock Central Time for those of you that don't live on the West Coast.
I need to give you a thing so you can put it up there weekly now.
Yeah, so I can throw it up there, man. Yeah. But anyway, you guys look forward to that at 1 p.m. Central Time tomorrow on Jed's Pop Culture Archivist channel. Okay? So head over there. Next time you'll see me after that will be Friday. As I do Sketching the Privateer, we're going to get back to work on the comic book. I'm drawing one of the sweetest pages right now, guys. It's one of my favorites. It's where you see the real power behind the fucking eye patch, man. It's a very cool page I'm drawing right now. So you guys come check that out. Friday I'll be working on it. And I always work on the comic book every Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time on Sketching the Privateer. Next after that will be on Sunday morning, where John and Knock and myself will bring you all the news about the Cowboys opening failure. I mean, I hope they win, but I don't think they're going to.
Not with Jerry Jones in charge, bro.
Oh, my God. Unbelievable. Jones. Anyway, Philly and the Cowboys open the season tomorrow night. And
Micah Parsons will save him. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait. He's not walking through that door, is he? But John's beloved Kansas City Chiefs will be playing the Los Angeles Chargers down in Brazil on Friday evening. So we'll have the details about those and make our predictions for Week 1. It's the Week 1 tailgate of NFL pregame party.
I have more hope for the Cardinals than I do for the Cowboys.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't. But anyway, look forward to that at 10 a.m. Central Time on Sunday. And then, of course, Sunday at 6. My brother is fighting a cold right now. He's got some kind of flu or something. He's taking meds. He's trying to get good to go, but that's why we didn't see him last weekend. That's why I did chilling at the club last weekend. But hopefully he'll be good to go for Sunday for the Brothers Hack the Matrix. Highlander and I get together and show you everything you need to know about the clown show that is 2025 through today's headlines. Brothers Hack the Matrix every Sunday evening at 6 p.m. Central Time. Then it's off to Pop Culture Minefields channel at 10 a.m. Monday morning, where we'll do a military movie, and I'll be working on the Privateer during the show. So if you want to see some more work on the Privateer and you want to talk some military movies with Gary and Anima and Martin, who's in the chat with us tonight, you guys come by at 10 a.m. Central Time on Pop Culture Minefields channel. And then, of course, at 4 p.m. Central Time, It's Only Talk and Roll comes your way. And John, did you remember what he's doing? It's a movie?
No, I didn't.
Okay, it's okay. Apparently, we're doing a movie on that show on Monday. So
I asked him because I know I was like, depending on what it is, I was like, hey, 70s, you know what you're doing? He's like, nah, I don't know yet.
Okay.
And I was like, okay.
Well, look, as far as I know, he's still in vacation mode. You know what I mean? He played Dungeons and Dragons last week.
Wait, you know. He was on the council with us last week, though. So
yeah, there you go. But anyway, I'm just saying mentally, he may still be in vacation mode.
I know he is.
But anyway, It's Only Talk and Roll comes your way on That 70s Rock Fans channel at 4 p.m. Central Time every Monday. And then this Monday, it's going to be a special Papa Joe Gamer After Dark, because I'm finally going to introduce you to my favorite fighting game of all time. Jed is a big fan of Mortal Kombat. I am a big fan of Eternal Champions. I love this game. I may tell
Iron, I'm like, dude, I can't make it. I'm going to go over to Joe's tonight.
You got to check it out, man. Look, we're going to play it. I don't know how long I'm going to play it. I haven't played it in forever. If I start getting my ass kicked, you guys, look, I'm a competitive person.
Get your ass kicked if you do. So, how did you like the ending of Mass Effect 2?
I dug it. I thought it was cool. So, here's the thing I did not like. Yeah. Real quick before we get out of here, let me explain something to you. They kept giving me shit because Tali got killed. They kept giving me shit about it.
You killed Tali, motherfucker. Why?
Okay, hold up, dude. Hold up. She got killed in a cinematic. I didn't get her killed. The writers killed her. Okay?
No, so in 2, you decided.
I know. My decisions killed her. Whatever.
Got her killed.
Whatever. I don't give a fuck. She got killed in a cinematic.
Yeah.
I had nothing to do with it. I didn't pull the trigger. I didn't throw her in front of a bullet. I didn't do any of that shit. The writers did it. Okay, so I don't want to hear any of that crap. Anyway, it was they thought I wasn't going to finish it. And
who did you romance?
Nobody.
Miranda started giving me shit, so I fucked Jack, and then I thought I had Tally in the bag, but that turned out not to be true.
Oh,
so
John, you know what's going to happen next in 3, right?
Joe killed
With
Tally.
Miranda.
Attica.
Dude, Joe's going to be a mass murderer.
Vince says, you killed her. No,
you literally killed her by your actions, bro.
Oh, man. But anyway, look, guys. Look, that one's done. I am going to take a 1-episode break, okay? Just because I've been dying to show you guys this game. It is really awesome.
I'm glad you actually found it.
Yeah, I can't believe I found it. But anyway, we're going to do that on
about
Monday, and then I'm all geared up to start Mass Effect 3 the next week. So the 2 streams are already up on my upcoming live streams. So they're all set. And I may even start it during this show, depending on how bad I got my ass kicked in Eternal Champions, because I haven't played it in so long. But anyway, we're going to do this all Monday night at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. So you guys come by as I have a video games, cocktails, and fails. And then, of course, it's back over to Pop Culture Minefields channel on Wednesday for another drink and draw where they do another movie. If you missed the Gross Point Blank stream we did earlier today, you need to go check that out. It was a lot of fun. But we do a movie every Wednesday. It's the Wednesday matinee. You guys come check it out at 3 p.m. Central Time right before this show. And actually, they talked about a movie so long, I had to kill the stream because, I simulcast it. I had to go back in there and kill the stream before I could start this show. But anyway, you guys check us out 3 p.m. Central Time over on Pop Culture Minefields channel with Gary, Anima, and Martin. And then, of course, it's right back over here for some more pop culture stuff on Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. So let's check in with the chat one more time before we get out of here. Martin says he did it for the insurance, talking about killing Tali. Shut up, man.
Dude, you romanced Tally and got her killed?
I thought I had her in the bag. It didn't happen. His war chest will be as small as Jack's breast. Shut up. I've got a bunch of money.
True.
Okay, I've got a bunch of money. Let's see. War chest, more of a coin pouch. Whatever, man. I had all the money I needed to buy stuff. But I can't wait to see Joe's reaction to Mass Effect 3 intro. Okay,
yeah, I know,
that's in another week, okay? We're going to do Eternal Champions between now and then. Let's see. Great show, guys. Thank you, Kay. Appreciate you. Enjoyed it as usual. Look, we wouldn't be doing this without you guys. Thank you very much for being here. And until we see you again, I want you guys to keep on, if I can get this thing to come up. There it goes.
Martin is right. He killed 3 major characters.
I did. I killed Miranda. I killed Legion. Isn't Legion one of them? Yep. And Tali. That's the 3 I killed.
Bro.
Yep. They thought I was going to kill Jack, and I didn't.
Oh, dude, you're going to have a hard time in the 3rd game then.
I don't care. I will play it anyway, because I play on puss mode. And, John, you saw what puss mode did for me the other night, right? Yep. I got through it like butter. No problem. I died once. That's when we got surrounded by those explosive motherfuckers. That's the only time I died. That was the only time. All right, boys and girls, we're out of here.
He's going to go limping back to fucking no personality, want to be a fucking Marine bitch then.
I had fun with her in the first game. All right, I'm out of here, guys. You guys take it easy, and until we see you again, I want you to keep on keeping on. God bless. And don't forget, guys, you've got to manually unmute yourself.
Well,
talk at the end. Yeah. And whether you like them small,
What's that?
medium,
What's that?
or large,
What's
Titty
that?
Tuesday continues into Wednesday, every Wednesday on Joe's Atmosphere's channel. You guys have a great evening, and we'll see you tomorrow on Jed's Archivist.
In the morning.